Tonight, if you would turn with me once again to the book of 1 Corinthians. We're in a very challenging passage tonight. It's a hairy situation, literally. It's 1 Corinthians 11, verses 2 through 16. Just a reminder, this was a church divided. This was a church with many problems. This was a church that was told to be in consideration of others and their practices, whether they were eating meat or whether they were doing other things. This was a church that was reminded that in Christ is found wisdom. And they were told, leading up to this text, that in everything they did, they were to glorify God. And in fact, they were to imitate the author of this letter, the Apostle Paul, insofar as he imitated Christ. But we also know he was answering many questions of his day. And I have to say, I feel in many ways inadequately qualified to address this text. It is very difficult. And I don't have all the answers. And frankly, I wish I had 2 or 3 more weeks to spend just on this particular text to look at it for tonight. One of the questions I think that is brought up is, what about the times when there might be feminism or gender issues in the Corinthian culture? Are those things new in today's life and today's experience? Or did they happen long ago? I think in part, Paul may be addressing those things. There are different opinions as to what the culture was like in those days. Some would say there were indeed many, even who would seek to cross the boundaries of gender in those days. And here he is addressing that in the church in Corinth. Hear these words.